Standard Operating Procedure Manual,
at launching of the Standard Operating Procedure,
Safe Education for Our Children.
The launching of the Standard Operating Procedure.
The safe school environment we aspire to build.
The safety of Nigerian schools and educational institutions is of key concern to the Nigeria Police Force, which we continue to use all available human and material resources to mitigate the heightened danger students, staff, and educational facilities institutions are exposed to in the country in recent times. The Acting Inspector General of Police on Wednesday officially launched the Standard Operating Procedure Manual in Abuja to achieve safe school initiatives and in order to have a more focused and robust response to the existing challenges of constant attacks on educational institutions, culminating in adoption of students in Nigeria. Thus remarks, the Acting Inspector General of Police noted that the Standard Operating Procedure Manual on Safe School Initiative, launched today, marks a significant strides towards achieving a safe and a more secure educational environment for children. The SOP is a comprehensive roadmap safeguarding the nation's future by creating a secure, safe, and conducive learning environment for students.
In the years past, the schools used to be the safest place for our children. The schools are still safe, but since the country recorded the first incidents of school kidnap in April 2014, criminal elements such as kidnapping, criminal activities such as kidnapping for ransom, banditry, terrorism, and cultism have continued to threaten the security of our educational institutions, as well as the safety of our school children. These challenges demand innovative, adaptive, and sustainable approaches to ensure the efficacy of our efforts at ensuring the safety of all and sundry, particularly our young ones. The new approach, in line with our vision to evolve a police force that is well positioned to respond appropriately and adequately to the dynamics of crimes and criminality in our contemporary society. Our commitment to safeguarding our schools and ensuring the unhindered pursuit of knowledge has led to the creation of this crucial manual. This manual outlines the meticulous procedures that will guide our law enforcement agencies, educational institutions, and communities towards a shared goal of safe and secure learning spaces. The Nigerian Police Force, along with other stakeholders, has played an instrumental role in charting this roadmap to achieve the objectives of the National Plan on Safe Schools in Nigeria. One of the cornerstones of our commitment is the establishment of the School Protection Squad. This specialized unit comprises highly trained officers who will be deployed to every state across the country. These officers are not just protectors, they are mentors, role models, and advocates for the safety of our students. Their presence will serve as a deterrent to potential threats and a source of reassurance for both students, teachers, and their families.
The Chief of Defense Staff, ably represented, said many children are out of school due to attacks on the schools by criminals and terrorists. The spate of those attacks on schools and the mass kidnappings of school children presented a grave threat to the nation's educational system.
It is therefore apt that the Inspector General of Police finds it necessary to invite relevant stakeholders to the forum to ensure cooperation and collaboration to create a safer and more secure teaching and learning environment for school children across the country. I will therefore call on all relevant stakeholders to play their roles in ensuring safe education for our children. On our own part, I promise that the Armed Forces of Nigeria is readily available to support the Nigerian police force in this good and worthy endeavor.
The Chief of Army Staff, ably represented, said the Nigerian Army appreciates the Nigeria Police Force continued partnership and collaboration in ensuring that workable solutions to the security challenges faced by the country are being achieved.
The Nigerian police is known for its reputation as the first respondent in ensuring public order and safety. In this regard, this strategic national forum on the protection of schools and other learning places in Nigeria, and also the launching of the standard operating procedure.
The Chief of Naval Staff, ably represented, said he strongly believes that anti-collaborative efforts of the Nigeria Police Force and other key institutions would yield an index solution.
Let me at this juncture reiterate that the Nigerian Navy is not isolated from the same threat as welfare schools and institutions are not left out of this threat. Nonetheless, I am proud to assert that the Nigerian Navy, under the leadership of the current Chief of the Naval Staff, is poised to collaborate with relevant stakeholders to drastically reduce the activities of these criminal elements. The partnering approach, as well as interagency cooperation between the Nigerian police and other stakeholders, underscores the multidimensional approach to this existential threat and the need for agency of government to play a key role to partner in the fight to curb these menace.
Dignitaries of the launching were Senate President, ably represented, Executive Governor of Nasarawa State and Kaduna State, and also Comptroller General of Immigration, Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, ably represented, the National Security Advisor, ably represented, Service Chiefs, ably represented, Chairman Police Service Commission, IGP Solomon Rasta retired, ably represented. Clearly, the launch of the Standard Operating Procedure Manual for the National Plan on the Safe School Initiative is a testimony of Nigeria Police Force dedication, collaboration, and unwavering commitment to secure learning environment of our children. Olayemi Eson, for Spy TV.